Welcome back to another episode of the WP Week, your go-to source for the latest updates in the world of WordPress and web security. We have a lineup of exciting news and insights to keep you informed. Let's dive right into the updates you need to stay ahead in the ever-evolving landscape of WordPress and web technologies. Today's episode is sponsored by Omnisend, Kinsta, and FusedUp. Omnisend is a leading email and SMS marketing tool designed to effortlessly boost e-commerce sales. Kinsta is delivering lightning-fast load times, enterprise-grade security, and automatic daily backups powered by Google Cloud's premium tier network. And FusedUp seamlessly syncs WordPress users with your email marketing platform. Welcome to this week's episode of the WP Week podcast, where we bring you the latest updates, news, and insights from the WordPress ecosystem and beyond. Let's dive straight into what's been happening this week. The ongoing legal battle between WP Engine and Automattic is set to go to a jury trial on February 22, 2027. Fact discovery is scheduled to conclude on November 20th, 2025, and a settlement conference will take place on March 20th, 2025. This case will be closely watched by the WordPress community, given its potential implications for the industry. WordPress 6.28 Beta 3 has been released and is now available for download and testing. If everything stays on track, we can expect the first release candidate, RC1, to be available later today. Gutenberg Times has also published the source of truth for WordPress 6.8 for the second time, allowing the community to stay informed about the latest changes and features in the upcoming release. WordPress 6.8 introduces several notable changes. The screen reader text class will no longer use the clip property or the WebKit clip path property. The Interactivity API is also seeing enhancements, with new best practices and deprecation warnings to ensure future improvements. Additionally, a new filter, Should Load Block Assets on Demand, has been introduced. This runs as part of the new function, WP Should Load Block Assets on Demand, and works alongside the existing Should Load Separate Core Block Assets filter to streamline asset loading. The plugin review team shared its latest stats as of March 17, 2020. A total of 35 plugins were rejected, 121 were approved, and 136 plugins were closed. The current plugin review queue stands at 1,502. For those active in the WordPress translation community, voting for the Polyglots team representatives for 2025 is now open. There are 8 nominees this year: Nidhi Jain, Umesh Singh, Sonali Prajapati, Kausar Alam, Prathamesh Palve, Ahmed Kabir Chayon, Pratik Bhatt, and Luis Roll. If you're involved in translations, don't forget to cast your vote. Shifting gears to security and broader tech updates, Next.js has patched a critical middleware vulnerability, CVE 2025-29927, which allowed attackers to bypass middleware-based authorization checks in self-hosted applications. Meanwhile, GoDaddy security researchers have uncovered a long-running malware campaign called Dollyway, which has compromised over 20,000 websites globally since 2016. Several WordPress plugins have addressed major vulnerabilities this week. The WP Test email plugin patched an unauthenticated stored cross-site scripting XS vulnerability, and users are urged to update immediately. Additionally, the WP Ghost plugin, which affects over 200,000 sites, recently patched a critical local file inclusion LFI vulnerability that could lead to remote code execution RCE. In SEO news, Google has added search terms visibility to Performance Max campaigns, allowing advertisers to see which search terms trigger their ads and apply negative keywords directly from the report. Google also reiterated that pages with low user interaction may be removed from search results, emphasizing the importance of engagement in ranking and indexing. Turning to community updates, AltControl.org, an independent WordPress event focused on open source governance and free speech, is set to take place on the evening of June 6, 2025 in Basel, alongside WordCamp Europe. The event will feature speakers such as Joost Valk, Say Reed, Francesca Marano, Matt Leach, Zoe Kooiman, Olivier Daubercow, and Vlad Stefan Harbuz. The WordPress community is mourning the loss of Harry Jackson, a dedicated contributor, plugin developer, team representative, and WordCamp organizer. His passing leaves a profound void, and a GoFundMe campaign has been set up to support his children. Looking ahead, WordCamp Europe 2097 is currently seeking a host city. The ideal venue should accommodate approximately 1,200 attendees in a main auditorium-style layout, with additional spaces for workshops and smaller sessions. In business and product updates, UpdraftPlus, WP Optimize, and All-in-One Security have united under a new parent brand and have moved to the teamupdraft.com domain. Meanwhile, weDevs is celebrating its 12th anniversary with discounts of up to 50% on all products until March 30th. XP Studio is undergoing a rebranding and will soon be known as Rocksnore, as announced by founder and CEO M. Ator Rahman. Tutor LMS has released version 3.4.0, introducing bulk enrollment support for membership plans, Pro, a login option on the checkout page when guest checkout is enabled, Pro, and other improvements. In exciting news from the CloudFest Hackathon, the Visual Lunny project, led by accessibility expert Anne-Miek Beauvalet, won the top prize for its innovative accessibility plugin designed to make infographics more usable for everyone. WP Mayor has relaunched its YouTube channel, as announced by Mark Zara on X. The channel will focus on reviews, tutorials, and other WordPress-related content. Additionally, WP Wonder Women, a newsletter spotlighting women in the WordPress community, has a new editor, June Liu, who will be overseeing future editions. Several new projects have emerged this week. PostStatus has introduced the WP Speakers Virtual Stage Series, a new platform for speakers whose talk proposals were declined at flagship WordCamps. This weekly webinar series will be streamed live on YouTube, offering a stage for those looking to share their insights with the community. Josh Kolbach has launched Store Agent AI, a plugin designed to automate various aspects of WooCommerce stores using AI-powered agents. Meanwhile, a new CloudFest hackathon project called Fed Events aims to integrate federated event technologies into a seamless user experience. For developers, a new Python project starter repository has been introduced by Graham Newbig, offering students a structured way to maintain code quality in research projects. Cloudflare has also launched AI Labyrinth, a tool that serves AI-generated content to bots that ignore no-crawl directives. Finally, new.email is now open to everyone. Announced by Zeno Rocha, the platform had a waitlist of over 40,000 users, and it is now accessible to the public. That's all the big news for this week. Thanks for listening to the WP Week podcast, sponsored by Kinsta, Omnisend, and FuseDP. We'll be back next week with more news and updates. Till then, stay safe and keep your WordPress site secure and up to date.